that I'm the one, JT Dunn, and you're joining me here tonight on NEW's Interactive. As you can see, I'm going to keep it calm, cool, and casual here. I'm just outside in Providence enjoying some fresh air, and I'm ready to enjoy some professional wrestling thanks to Northeast. Now, what we're going to see tonight is a showcase of JT Dunn and my rise to the top here in NEW. We're not going to start out slow. We're going to get right into it. You're first going to check out JT Dunn versus Brad Hollister for the NEW Championship. As we get into our first match here with Big Bacon Brad Hollister for the NEW Championship, let me paint the picture for you. I think it's common knowledge. Brad and I were really good friends. A little inside story. There was one ballpark show we did at the beginning of our tenure here in NEW where we stood in the middle of the ring one-on-one as the opening match, because that's where they thought we belonged. And we were face-to-face while Paul Crockett was up in the stands, and he had a sign that said WrestleFest on it. He held it up right up top. That was our WrestleMania sign. That was our NEW, this is your future sign. And we looked eye to eye, and then we both did the big turn, and we saw the sign up there. And from that day forward, we knew that we were fighting for the championship in NEW, and it wasn't going to take very long. Fast forward about a year, we're the two best wrestlers in Northeast Wrestling. Bethany loves us both. Brad gets his hands on the championship first, and then I show up to take it away. Sorry, ladies.
Here. Very mercurial. Big Bacon Brad Hollister as of late. We saw him very aggressive, almost to the point of over the line 8 days ago, his title defense against Darby Allin. But playing nice thus far here. Onto his feet. By the challenger, he's going to try to use leverage, not the power of the champion. Nice takedown. Hollister with a counter, of course, roots in amateur wrestling. Made for that extreme comfort on the mat. Will we get the clean break? We do yet again. JT Dunn, one of the quickest competitors in all of Northeast Wrestling, but there's no rush here to accelerate the pace. Trying to make the most out of every moment, find his way to a winning strategy. Again, the side headlocks. Overwhelming strength from Big Bacon. Hard shoulder tackle. And JT Dunn now may be a bit more frustrated. Another takedown, no. Dunn maintains verticality, runs into a forearm. Watch out for the champ. And the challenger suckered him in. Open lane. 3 feet to the face now. The JT Dunn will fly. No. Settles for a kick. And Dunn finds a shot. Another. This is unbelievable. Bacon doesn't like it. The champion angered. And JT Dunn about to be victimized. No! A shot here. A moment in time. Ace Crusher. Is this it? Oh! The richest prize in Northeast Wrestling hangs in the balance. JT Dunn says to hell with it. Finds nobody. Watch out. He's going to set it up again. He wants that home run shot. JT Dunn escapes, looking for that death by elbow. All he needs is one. Gets a roll up, a 2 count only, and you know, almost scores. Power bomb! Power bomb! Death by elbow! He never saw it coming! Oh! And where do you go? Is it back to the home run shot? No! Hollister ready for it. A knee strike from the champ! Holy moly! Hulk smash! Big Bacon has taken it to yet another level. Big Bacon ready to pound the hell out of JT Dunn, thinking better of it. Too much respect, perhaps. Too much honor between champion and challenger. And oh my! Are you kidding? Big Bacon walking away, knowing what happened and knowing that he just lost fair and square. We have a new Northeast Wrestling champion.
Yo, how crazy was that? That's why I love pro wrestling. Matches like that are why I love pro wrestling. Great stories, great emotion, a great fan base, and a great moment. And I had to defeat my friend for all of those things to come to fruition. But it's been my destiny to become the NEW champion. And on that night, I did it. I beat him. My name is among some of the greats ever in Northeast Wrestling. Being in that position means you're the man, you're top dog. Everybody in that locker room's gunning for you. I ain't no punk. I'm a fighting champion. And y'all about to see right now, the first man to step up and challenge me and try to take me down, this big-ass wrecking ball. Let's get to that.
Pro wrestling saviors JT Dunn and Wrecking Ball Legursky. Let's go to Bobby Cruz.
And it is for the Northeast Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Which is the first to elect the challenger from Southampton, Connecticut, weight 350 pounds, Wrecking Ball Legursky. He's ready to elect the Province Rhode Island, weighing 185 pounds. He is the Northeast Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Pro Wrestling Savior, JT Dunn.
Tonight, JT Dunn has literally a much bigger task in front of him in Wrecking Ball Legursky. Sending JT Dunn down, letting JT know that he's going to be in for a long night if he wants to hold on to that title. Oh boy. Wrecking Ball has him, tosses him into that corner. But the one thing about JT Dunn is he's going to fight until he doesn't have fight left. As Wrecking Ball chops through the champion. Irish whip. Wrecking Ball saw it coming, caught him. JT Dunn slips out the back. Getting ahead of steam, misses with the elbow. And perhaps an unnecessary risk there has the champion back in this contest, or at least gives him an opening. Inzaguri spinning back kick connects on the jaw. Legursky down to the floor, and Dunn knows he has to take a risk. He can smell it, he can sense that opening. Big dive, almost runs over Legursky. Gonna go for another, hits it. The challenger reeling, but no. Dunn is caught. Sent sliding into the corner. Legursky didn't realize. Somersault into the challenger. JT Dunn able to get one up on Legursky. JT Dunn making a huge name for himself in New England and throughout independent wrestling. Continuing to build on his legacy as the NEW champion. And again, Wrecking Ball turns his back, runs into the super kick, rallying this sold-out Waterbury crowd behind him, charges in. Dunn takes the legs out. Legursky falls into that second turnbuckle, double knees to the back. 2 count. Dunn is crafty. He is slippery. He's able to get in and out of dangerous situations as he tries very hard to chop down the tree, and so far it's down, but this tree might get back up. Hits a knee. Legursky refusing to go onto his back. Front chancery, trying to perhaps a guillotine here. Desperation type move here from JT Dunn, and I can't blame him. Legursky back up to his feet. JT lands on his. Sent up and over, able to catch himself on the apron. Runs into the elbow. Oh, wow! No! No one home. JT Dunn out of the way. And this could be it. He sees it. He might go for it. If he can hit the death by elbow, it's over. Gonna go for it. No, instead rolls into the cutter, misses. Hits a boot, popped up, hits the cutter. He makes that cover. 2 count. JT Dunn can't believe it. Here in this fantastic title match, Waterbury, Connecticut, Brass City Brawl, sold out crowd. JT Dunn taking those elbow pads off, calling for death by elbow. But he is hurting as he is struggling to get to his feet. He's calling for it. Plants him. Legursky still on his feet, and Dunn can't believe it. Code breaker. Legursky stumbling. Tries the crossbody. He is caught. Wrecking Ball has him up. No, Dunn out from behind. Sherman. Death by elbow. But he runs into the lariat. Cover! No! Trying to decide what his next move will be, and he is going to go high rent district. Dunn slips out. Power bomb. And again, another slight opening for JT Dunn. Death by elbow, hits it, falls right on top. JT Dunn retains.
Here is your
Come on. It's the trust fund. JT Dunn steps in and lets Thrill Ride know, I'm not running from you. And now Silver Plight eats the death by elbow.
Crazy. Crazy what Wrecking Ball is able to do to somebody my size. He's the biggest athlete in Northeast Wrestling, and he ended up being the current contender for my championship. But I had just won it. I wasn't ready to lose it yet. And even though Wrecking Ball is a lot bigger than me, I proved to everybody in that audience that this elbow is very strong, and the Wrecking Ball fell to the one JT Dunn. It wasn't without any repercussions though, because the next night I was pretty banged up and I had to defend my championship again, this time against little Darby Allin. Well, my body, my brain, it broke down on me. Darby Allin defeated me for the NEW championship. But I believe sometimes you need to lose something good to gain so much more. And that's what happened in this situation here. I lost the NEW championship to Darby, and then I was ready to make my debut in the Mid-Hudson Civic Center, the same building the Macho Man Randy Savage debuted in, the guy I aspired to be growing up. I was set to wrestle in the same building as him, and I was set to wrestle Rey Fenix. But Rey Fenix did not show up. I know what you're thinking. How does it get better from here? You lost the championship to stupid Darby. Rey Fenix isn't going to show up to the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. How does that get better? Well, sometimes in life, you have to take things into your own hands. And it's not the Mid-Hudson Civic Center. That's where I was going to do it. I was going to make my own history. So I walked down to the ring, I got in that ring, and I knocked out the first person I saw. Happened to be the Bruin guy. Sorry, not sorry. Then I got the microphone, and I told everybody how I felt. I felt disrespected that NEW forced me to fight Darby Allin after a brutal match with Wrecking Ball where I lost the championship. Disrespected. Now Rey Fenix wasn't showing up to fight me. Disrespected. I had enough. But on this night, I didn't realize something great was going to happen for me running my mouth. I was going to have an opportunity to fight, to be better than I already was. When music hit, everybody in the building stood up wondering what the hell was happening, myself included. And Matt Taven walked down the ramp wearing the Ring of Honor World Championship. So now running my mouth has got me something good. Matt got in the ring and he issued a challenge to shut me up. JT Dunn versus Matt Taven in the Mid-Hudson Civic Center for the Ring of Honor World Championship. If I didn't lose the NEW Championship to stupid Darby, I have nothing to complain about. Enjoy this match, just like I do.
JT Dunn came here tonight thinking he was going to wrestle Rey Fenix. He might leave the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion.
Watch out! Dunn realizes the importance of this opportunity.
Yeah.
He could change the entire game here tonight.
He's not going to waste any time. He didn't know about a minute and a half ago who was going to come through that curtain. Man, his entire life might change.
JT Dunn operating on spite, operating on frustration, that chip on his shoulder getting larger and larger ever since losing the Northeast Wrestling Championship. But tonight, he could rise to different horizons altogether. And Matt Taven in trouble in the early going. He wanted that big frog splash, but Dunn all too familiar with the offense of Taven, who answers with that kick.
Both of you guys, let's go.
The danger zone here. Dunn trying to elevate the champion. Both men teetering on the brink of danger.
Dunn doing everything he can to try to stay alive in this one, but he's on wobbly legs.
Watch it. Taven was caught, and JT Dunn, you have to believe he knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh
my!
Definitely a fighting champion. came in here, put the ROH title on the line against JT Dunn in impromptu fashion and wanting to get that victory over Dunn.
I'm not touching him.
JT Dunn coming off that NEW title reign earlier this summer, looking to rebound, winning the one-night tournament at Destiny, which you can see on the High Spots Network, to become the #1 contender.
And it all comes crashing down for Taven. German suplex, shoulders down. But what kind of strategy had he formulate on the fly? Because he's had no time to prepare for this one.
Dunn using that front face lock to hold control of Taven as Taven tries to get back to his feet. But JT Dunn's so crafty, but no matter how crafty you are, you can't overcome a weight and a strength advantage in some situations.
Taven outmaneuvered once again. Dunn goes low. Taven tries to evade and runs into a spear of sorts.
All it takes is one elbow. It's what he's looking for. It's what he wants. We've seen it put so many people away.
He had Taven softened up, but Taven back in the fight. Oh my! Right to the face. Oh. He tried for that straight kick, and instead it was Dunn. Dunn gets the elbow he wanted, but maybe not all the power behind it. You can hear those shots all over the building. Who's got more left in the tank? This is the big one, but Taven does not. Wanted the home run shot, Dunn gets caught. And now Taven rolls through. Good night, JT Dunn. No! Dunn scores with the modified stunner, and he gets the ace crusher. Is this it? Matt Taven putting it all on the line. Both men take a ride. Oh, wait. Not even sure whose shoulders were down, but it may not matter. What?
I don't know if it was instinct. I don't know what it was, but Taven looked absolutely out of it, able to kick out at 2.
He needs the winning combination, and JT Dunn's not going to let him have it. This is the kick. He was just positioning himself. And another hard shot. Taven operating on fumes. He has to be.
For JT Dunn, forget about the Ring of Honor World Championship. That's big enough. But knowing in his heart that he is the best competitor in NEW, wanting to prove it against Rey Fenix, not getting that opportunity, the anger must be coursing through him right now.
Dunn feeling it. This is his time, but maybe not. Matt Taven ready for JT Dunn's onslaught. And now, the lane is clear.
You see, that one hurt a little bit. That one hurt the ego a little bit. I thought I was going to win that match, and I thought I was going to fulfill my destiny and become the Ring of Honor World Champion. So, bravo to Matt Taven for being able to come down there with confidence and ability to beat me. And I may not have defeated you, but what I did do was bring JT Dunn to another level inside the Mid-Hudson Civic Center, live on iPay-per-view. Several different times I was 1 second away from changing the course of professional wrestling. And with the bad comes the good. You see, JT Dunn made a little bit of noise calling out Rey Fenix. I upset a little bit of people, and now Rey was offended. But what this led to was something very special for me. A match finally one-on-one with one of the absolute best luchadors in the entire world, Rey Fenix. Waterbury, Connecticut, he finally shows up. And the fans get to see it's not all hype, it's not all talk. I don't just run my mouth. When the bell rang, I put a hurting on that boy. And I showed when you speak about the best, my name's included. Check it out. See for yourself. Check it out right now. Watch it. Show them.
Hey, Puppy! You finally made it! The Mexican is here! You see, King, I waited for you in Poughkeepsie. And your ass didn't show up. Now you see, before that moment, I thought you and me were homies. I thought we were cool. I never missed a show. The fact that you missed a match against me inside the Mid-Hudson Civic Center sold out, you took opportunity away from me. Everybody's watching Rey Fenix. Everybody keeps slipping past JT Dunn. And you disrespected me. I don't take that lightly. But what I'm going to take tonight is everything that you stand for. When that bell rings, I'm ripping this mask off your face and I'm exposing you to everybody.
Before Rey Fenix could retort to what JT Dunn said, he ate a shot in the jaw, and JT Dunn, reiterating what I told you during the entrances, Rey Fenix missing that flight, or that flight being canceled, I should say, clearly stuck with him all this time. Dunn catches him. Shot from Dunn. Fenix asks for more. Dunn fires back. Back first. Fenix bounced off that apron. Knee to the chin. Shoulder up. So he wants to take more than a win. He wants to take Fenix's pride. Fenix misses with the kick. Dunn does not. Fenix bouncing out of that pinfall, clawing his way back in with a shot to the chest. But Dunn caught him hard with that knee. Dunn catches him with a DVD variation. Fenix gets a shoulder up, crucifix. Almost. Gets his legs tripped up. Double knees to the back of the head. Fenix lands on his feet. Forearm. Fenix gonna try that muscle buster. Dunn gets out. Shot to the chest, forearm. Third time's a charm, but Dunn with the clothesline. And just barely gets that shoulder up. Rey Fenix looking for that missing link to put Dunn out. Twist the mask. Fenix could not defend himself on the elbow. Tombstone. Dunn has him. Death by elbow. JT Dunn gets his payback.
In pro wrestling, I believe respect goes a long way. Somebody to respect what you can do in the ring and who you are as a person. It really helps you navigate through the crazy waters that are the pro wrestling business. Getting this match with Pentagon was very important for me because I wanted to get in the ring and show him that I'm not a joke, that I am one of the best in the world, and to earn his respect the hard way, the good way, in the ring, man to man, in front of a sold-out crowd. And there was no better place for me to do it than Northeast Wrestling. JT Dunn versus Rey Fenix is a treat for everybody. And I knew that I was going to be able to beat somebody with the talent of Rey Fenix because that ended my summer. I'm going to take you right now to where it began a few months back against Rey Fenix's brother, Pentagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. Set for one fall, and we'll have no disqualification.
Well, JT Dunn having none of that, but then Pentagon Jr. with a kick. It goes right for the headlock. Oh! Pentagon Jr. with the whip into the turnbuckle, and then JT Dunn gets that boot up. Ooh. Beautiful. And then Pentagon Jr. right out of the ring.
He's got a stick and move.
JT Dunn, the high-flying move.
JT Dunn with a suicide dive almost ends up in the first row.
JT Dunn looking to take advantage on the damage that he's done early here to Pentagon Jr.
I mean, he's got to press that advantage. That's the way he's going to be able to overcome the advantage that is Pentagon Jr.
And he's just mocking him now, and he's trying to rip off the. He tied his mask to the barricade.
Smart move.
It's a great move. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, and now he's just sitting there, just right for the pickings as JT Dunn hits a bicycle kick right to the mush.
Oh, and the ref is going to untie that real quick.
I mean, you can't let this guy be tied up to the post all night.
No, it wouldn't be that exciting if they let that go all night. So JT Dunn throws Pentagon Jr. into the stairs. Hits him with a chop right to the neck. So JT Dunn early on in this match is...
I mean, we did hear that this is a no disqualification match.
It is a no DQ.
Which is making sense why we're not having the referee count here. Oh, but a chair out of the crowd right to the midsection.
JT Dunn with the chair to the back of Pentagon Jr.
You can hear that one.
Pentagon is hurt.
I mean, he's trying to get a little bit of space from JT right now after taking that chair shot to the back. JT looks like he's set up for something.
JT Dunn walking around the ring. Pentagon down. Over near the entrance.
I think he's going to try to get a running head start on something here.
Oh, and a super kick.
Backfire.
Right to the chin. JT Dunn wasted a little too much time there, and now Pentagon's taking advantage. There's Dunn to the outside of the chin to the head. Oh!
What great aim by Pentagon Jr. as JT Dunn goes to that suicide dive, hits him between the eyes with that chair.
Wow, and they are standing here in Waterbury, Connecticut. Pentagon has the chair inside the ring. This is a no disqualification match.
And Pentagon is a dangerous man with any object in his hand, but that steel chair he's looking to do some damage with right now.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna one-handed throws JT Dunn. Oh my goodness! There's Pentagon. He is gonna tell the crowd to be quiet. Hits him with the chop right to the chest.
And now those are the overhand chops. See, that's not the knife edge chops you see in the States. That's that overhand chop that you see in Mexico, and you can hear this
the Spanish-speaking crowd telling them again.
He silences the crowd one more time, and he's going to put on the...
Do it, shades.
He's got the thrill ride glasses on. He's wearing the one-man thrill ride glasses. Is that a sign of disrespect?
That might be a new look for Pentagon right there.
Those were the thrill ride shades. He knew what he was doing.
Thrill Ride won't be happy if he sees this.
Hey, you might see the trust fund come out.
But again, he's got his hands full when it comes to Bully Ray and Wrecking Ball Legursky as they take on those two on April 26th in Waterbury.
Oh, the barricade.
JT Dunn turned upside down into the barricade.
Dunn is taking a beating. He's been hit with chairs. He's been thrown into the barricade.
Now Pentagon with another chair backing down.
Oh! He's going after the ring announcer. Pentagon is acting like kind of a nut right now. What is he? Oh, he's got a table.
He's got a table.
He's got a table.
Dunn. If you haven't noticed, JT Dunn has been able to wiggle his way back into the ring on the opposite side. Hopefully he's able to catch his breath because Pentagon's got something planned right now for his table.
Pentagon with the table inside the ring. JT Dunn he doesn't know where he is. He's crawling. Pentagon setting that table up.
Pentagon has that table set up in the corner right now, and he's stalking his prey.
He's getting ready to do some damage.
I don't know if JT even knows that table's set up in the opposite corner right now.
Pentagon rubbing it in. Oh, and a nice move by JT Dunn, who stops right in his tracks. And he's going to come down hard with the knees on the back, and he goes to the pin. Pentagon with the kick out, but that table is still there in the corner, Matt.
JT Dunn had to do something. He was able to capitalize with a couple of quick kicks, ended up hitting that backcracker. But JT Dunn, well, he obviously knows that table's in the corner now, and it looks like he has something in mind himself here. But I don't know how much I would want to play this game with Pentagon Jr. He's a very dangerous man in a no DQ match like this, where I think JT Dunn would be better served keeping this a wrestling match.
Yeah, but you got to try something. I mean, you've taken 2 chairs to the head. You've been thrown into the barricade.
This is all true. Very good point.
JT Dunn goes for the stomp. Can't get it. Pentagon misses the clothesline and a super kick right to the chin. And maybe this is where Pentagon is going to get the table involved, but he won't.
JT's got him set up. Oh, beautiful move by Pentagon.
Kicks to the back of the legs.
Gets him in that seated position.
The foot's caught. JT Dunn's foot caught in the top rope.
Elbow stomp.
Stomps him out. And Pentagon goes to the pin. Oh, 2 count.
You know Pentagon's still looking at that table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, there's no way this is ending now.
These people have seen JT Dunn be through, or go through a lot, I should say. You know the fight in him is far from done.
Both of these 2 men have taken a beating so far here tonight. And now we got chops being exchanged. And here's that chop that you were talking about.
Both going with the overhand chops.
You felt those in Mexico a couple times, haven't you?
A time or 2. A couple times I'd like to forget.
And I don't know what is happening now.
Pentagon is to be quiet as he takes off the glove.
Taking off the glove. JT Dunn doesn't know what's going on, and it's the hit with a chop.
Well, now we're in like a little bit of a pissing contest here. It's a little bit of a measuring contest as both of these guys letting each other get their strikes in. It's more of a, let's see what you got.
But showing off a little bit too, right? Oh, another super kick. How many of these can JT Dunn take tonight?
Pentagon looks like he's kicking right through the...
Wait a minute, JT Dunn with a...
rolling cutter.
JT Dunn with the cover, and he can't get the 3 count.
I thought that could have been it. It caught Pentagon off guard.
JT Dunn, I have a feeling this table is not going to stay like that the rest of the night, man.
I mean, there's no way that this table is going to be propped up in the ring like this and not have... Oh, it looks like JT Dunn might have the same thoughts as us right now.
I mean, the table is just a tease being there. Everybody wants to see it broken, and this could be it. JT Dunn, he has Pentagon on his shoulders. Pentagon gets out of it. Dunn to the ropes. Uh-oh, he's going to lock him up. Now I'm going to throw Nelson. Now, look at this.
That could be it.
1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by JT Dunn. But whatever happens, the fans are getting their money's worth tonight, that's for sure.
There's no doubt about it.
Pentagon misses the clothesline, and another super kick. I think that's the 5th one he's hit tonight on JT Dunn.
Standing, could we see a
And it's a
powerbomb right here?
powerbomb through the table. Oh, gets out of the way. JT Dunn with the forearm right to the face.
Jeff by elbow, and now he's got Pentagon
He's
up.
got Pentagon through the table. Oh!
Is he able to pin him? Is he able to pin him?
Are you kidding me? This has got to do it. It's over. 1, 3.
That's
He's
it,
got him. The
JT
3 count.
Dunn.
JT Dunn with the win. He put Pentagon through the table, and he ended it. And your main event winner is JT Dunn.
JT Dunn with a huge, that's probably his biggest victory in Northeast Wrestling. We just witnessed JT Dunn defeat Pentagon Jr. right here in NEW.
And he is showing his sign of respect right now.
Just being one of the best wrestlers in the world. You know he's coming for that title soon.
What a moment.
With that match ending, we're now coming to the conclusion here of NEW Interactive featuring me, the one JT Dunn. I just want to first say thank you guys for even watching tonight. It was really cool to watch back some of my favorite matches and favorite moments in NEW with y'all and answer some questions along the way. I hope you guys have fun. Hopefully we can do another one of these and showcase some more matches. But man, this made me really love, appreciate, and miss wrestling. And I just want to say that when wrestling finally returns and I can get back to Northeast Wrestling, I will beat Dan Moff or Keith Youngblood to become the NEW champion, because that's what this made me want. Watching myself win the title, watching myself beat Wrecking Ball and beat Rey Fenix and almost beat Matt Taven and then beat Pentagon has rejuvenated my spirit. And when we're back, JT Dunn will be the NEW champion again. One more thing before I go. Christian Casanova, I watched your NEW Interactive. I appreciate you putting in the NEW Live Championship match where you won that title by beating myself and Keith Youngblood. So just understand, when this worldwide pandemic is done, they'll be streaming my matches on YouTube and Facebook Live.